Hey everybody, it's Amanda. So I'm getting on real quick just because I actually have a Chanel haul, which is pretty exciting for me because I really don't have much Chanel makeup. Mainly because, you know, it's really pricey, but also because the closest place near me that we have a Chanel counter is at Nordstrom, which is about an hour away. So, two things kind of came together which made this Chanel haul kind of happen. The first is that I had a gift card from Christmas that was burning a hole in my pocket. I just knew that I was kind of saving it for something special. And the second thing is that about a month ago, I was at the YMCA and my bag got stolen, and inside my bag was my makeup bag, and it had the one Illusion d'Ombre, which is like the Chanel kind of moussey eyeshadow, the one single Chanel eyeshadow, the Chanel blush, and then it had my Pro Lumiere foundation. Pro Lumiere is probably one of the few products that I really use regularly from Chanel, or at least I did before it got discontinued. And when it did get discontinued, I bought two backups, but I was still pretty sad to see it go because I obviously can't replace it. So I went in to the Chanel counter with the idea that I was going to replace the three items that had been in my gym bag and got stolen. Maybe not item for item, but something similar. So the first thing that I picked up was this, and it's an eyeshadow duo, and it's in the color Misty. And I've already unboxed these things just to kind of make things go a little bit faster. And here it is. These are just a couple of really, really nice neutral, kind of taupey, browny, a little bit of purple undertone type colors. They just look really good on like a lot of skin tones, and they're something that I can kind of wear every day to work, and I really like that. This wasn't what I had before. I actually had Taupe Grease, which is a single, and I really, really liked that. And if you're looking for a Chanel single, I would highly recommend that one. But the reason I decided to go ahead and get the duo this time is because I felt like I was always pairing that with something else, and I kind of wanted something that I could just have one little eyeshadow in my bag. I looked at some of the quads. I didn't really see anything that I liked as much as I liked this duo, so I picked that up. So the next thing was the Illusion d'Ombre, and I had this in kind of a purple shade before. And while I was waiting at the counter, I saw this color, which is the Mirifique. So here's the box and here's the bottom. It's number 85, and this is like a black color, and it's really, really gorgeous, and it's so totally not like anything I used to have, like anything I would wear. If you can see here, if you can look at my finger, it's super black, like when it first comes out, and then when you put it on, you can see really, really deep black, with some sparkle to it, and then when you smoke it out, this is like what makes it so gorgeous. And I have way too much for eyeballs on my hands right now. You can see how much of my hand I actually covered with that little swatch. So you just need a touch of this, and it turns in just to the most beautiful gray. So, but anyway, so I was thinking that I was going to replace my purple one, and while I was waiting in line, I saw this one, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. I have to have that. But I couldn't really afford to get both of them, and I kind of was like, well, you know, you like the purple one. That's really more wearable. That's something that you can wear every day. And when I got up to ask her about that one, she said that they didn't have any in the store, that they had sold out, but that they could ship me one directly to my house. So I kind of said, well, you know what, maybe this is a sign. I have so many things that are similar to that, that I thought I might like to branch out and try something different. I mean, I have tons of kind of everyday eyeshadow type colors, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to try something else. I know a lot of people really prefer the Eyes to Kill over these of this Chanel Illusion d'Ombre. I have a couple of the Eyes to Kill, and I like those a lot too, but to me they're kind of a really different product, and I use them differently. So maybe I'll do like kind of a comparison and contrast, and maybe you can see like if what you're looking for is what you're going to get out of that. So that was the second product that I picked up. The third product that was in my bag, that was my Chanel blush, and it was the Horizon blush, and which that's not available anymore. So I was really disappointed about that. So I thought I would look and see what other blushes that they had, and I kind of looked, and they had some really, really gorgeous blushes, but they didn't have anything that was unlike anything else that I had already. So I have enough blush to last forever, and if it wasn't something that was really unique, I thought maybe I would try something else. So what I decided to do was to try this, which has gotten rave reviews. And this is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. This is the Bronze Universal. This is like a light bronzing cream. And I'll kind of show it to you here. I've swatched it a couple of times. And I like it for me because it goes on pretty light. I think if you're a really dark skin tone, this is obviously not going to work for you. But in the summer, I like to use self-tanner. Not a lot of self-tanner. I don't like to get really dark because it's just too hard for me to maintain. But just enough to kind of cover up some of my imperfections and stuff and give me a little bit of color. And so I don't faux tan my face though because I'm so breakout prone. So I do use bronzers. I've never used a cream bronzer before, so I'm excited to try this out. It's gotten really good reviews, and I'll have to let you know what I think about it. And so then the last thing that I got was this nail color, and it's in number 519, Rose Exuberant. And this is just a really, it's almost sort of like a Barbie hot pink color. It's not neon or anything, but it's just like a bright hot pink, really, really gorgeous. I went in to get one of the spring shades that I think April, May, and June they're called. And when I saw this one, I was like, you know, it's not anything terribly, terribly unique. Like some of the Chanel polishes are just really unique. But when I saw this, I was really drawn to it. I swatched a couple of my nails, and I just really liked the way this looked. So I kind of am trying to get into a thing of really picking up things that I like instead of trying to just pick out things that I'm supposed to like. I don't know if that makes any sense. So anyways, that's my Chanel mini haul. It was just 4 products. The sales associate at Nordstrom was really nice. She did give me a few samples of some of the other Chanel foundation, so I'm going to kind of try those out. I did try Perfection Lumiere, which is the one that was supposed to replace Pro Lumiere once before, and I didn't really care for it, but I'm going to give it a go. If anybody out there has something that they feel like is comparable to Pro Lumiere, I'd love to hear about it. And I guess that's about it, so I'll see you next time.